Good morning, everybody. This is the day that the Lord has made. I shall rejoice, I shall be glad, and I shall sing. I'm Dr. Julia Royston, owner of BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing, and the Book Business Boss Consulting, helping you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, be a book business boss for the Kingdom Ministries, building people to build the kingdom and to live your best life. So, always, if you need to get in contact with me, period, all of my contact information, interested in publishing, consulting, all that good stuff, go to juliakroyston.com. That's my bio link site that has links to all of my online stores, all of my websites, everything. So, my topic today, and I usually don't my production is always like, don't timestamp, don't date stamp, but don't forget to remember September. And I cannot tell you through the month of September, and we'll have to cut it out or not use this or whatever, but for a later time. But the Earth, Wind, and Fire song. As soon as the music starts, they don't even have to say no words. The trumpets don't even have to sound, and we all know what it is. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Okay, we got it. But the whole thing of it is that, do you remember? And don't forget to remember. Now, fast forward, Donald Lawrence had a version of this remember and September. He didn't put the word September in it, but um, what I want to talk about today is the don't forget to remember. He had a song, Don't Forget to Remember Where All Your Blessings Come From. Don't forget to remember where honor is due. Don't forget to remember the one who put you there. Don't forget where your blessings come from. So, number one, this don't forget to remember not only what happened in September, but every day of your life, of course, is God. He's the creator, he's the source, he's the provision for everything. So don't forget that. Don't forget about that. Don't forget to pray, don't forget to seek him, don't forget that he woke you up and some people didn't wake up, and he is giving you the ideas, he's giving you the creativity. And that's the reason why in all of my books, even the ones I want to go in schools, I still acknowledge my heavenly Father. I do. My earthly and divine teams, I always do. One way or the other, I'm gonna slide it in there because I know where my help comes from. I know when I'm stumped and I can't figure it out. He'll give me the idea. When I know when I don't know the next move, even in this book, the creative juices, the creator gives me the creative idea. Yeah, I'm a creative, and he uses me and my mind and my expression. And sometimes he says, "Here you go, big girl. Here's the first part. Finish it up." And then sometimes he'll give me everything from start to finish, just like he does songs. And so does music. Right now, we're in the book writing mode. I've gotten pieces of songs, but I haven't gotten pieces of songs for a minute. So the don't forget to remember. And even Deuteronomy 9 and 7 says, remember and never forget. At one point, the children of Israel, when they crossed the Jordan, they were told to put stones there, so, as a memorial, as a remembrance. Now, I realize that you say, well, what Paul said over there, forgetting those things are behind. Yeah, that's the sin. That's the old life. You're not going to dwell on old things that pass away, all things that become new. Yes, that's your new life in Christ. Now, you haven't turned your brain off. That's not where you sit. That's not where you dwell. That's not where you build a house. That's not where you pitch a tent. You forget those things, the old habits, you remember them, but you forget them. You're leaving them. You're moving away from them. That forgetting there is more like you haven't forgot it because the brain is a powerful thing, but you're forgetting that, oh no, I don't want to go back there, because the enemy will bring it up all the time. He'll remind you of where you were. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy your hope and destroy your future. Sure, but you got to don't forget to remember where he also brought. Look where he brought you from. I don't forget that either. How he brought me over. And I woke up the other day and said, who is this girl? I almost have to pinch myself and say, is this really, this is the life you meant for me to have? He said, yeah, but I can't tell you back then. I have to have you keep walking by faith and not by sight. That you keep following me, that you keep obeying me. Don't forget. Don't forget about me, because I'm the one who brought you. So number one is God the creator. He's the source. He is the source. And he is the provision for all things. He is still Jehovah Jireh. No matter what you're going through, he is still Jehovah Jireh and provider of everything that you need. Everything, no matter what it is. And then don't forget to remember the part you played. We still give honor to honor who's due. The God of all things, but then the part you still had to buy in. You still had to do your part. The part that you played that was good, and the part that you played that was bad. What you didn't do, what you didn't accomplish, what you didn't put forth the effort to do. Because September, remember, was month 9. We got like 3 more months in the year to go. So we're headed into fourth quarter. We're headed to the finish line. Imagine the fourth quarter of a football game. Everything. We tired, we exhausted, but we putting it all out there. Everything on the line for the fourth quarter. And we're going to put it all out there again for first, second, and third. But fourth quarter, I want to end strong. I want to finish right. So the part I played in this whole piece, I want to acknowledge. Did I do what I was supposed to be doing? Did I get lazy, distracted, get off target, just decide, I'm just going to go to sleep, and needed to stay up 5 more minutes, needed to stay up 10 more minutes to complete and finish. So you got to acknowledge you can't remember the part you played, good, bad, or ugly, the part you played in it. That, a lot of people, and they did, but what did you do? Even if you did nothing, you did something. You didn't help. You didn't lift a finger. You didn't support. What didn't you do? You didn't go on YouTube. You didn't ask Uncle Google. You didn't email. You didn't call. You didn't show up. You didn't. So acknowledge the part you played. And then, ask, the part you played. And then there was other participants in your show, in your life, in your play, in your film, in your movie. Don't forget to remember the other participants. Be appreciative. Be thankful. Be grateful. I'm grateful for everyone and thankful and appreciative for all help, any help. I'm grateful for a wonderful, supportive husband and family members and friends and clients and business associates and others that are in business and coaches who showed me the way and mentors. And then I'm finding a new word about sponsors, which, I'm thinking of sponsors in a different way, but sometimes they're talking about they sponsoring me in rooms I don't know nothing about. So the other participants, don't forget to remember the people who held the door open for you, who sent you a referral, who recommended you, who jumped in. I was in a conversation with someone and they came for me, and before I could even answer, the client jumped in and was red hot. I was red hot mad, got mad that somebody would even ask me that question. I'm like, well, they have a right to ask, but my participant, my client took over. She didn't like the way the person talked to me. She didn't like and I appreciate that. I have guards and protectors all the time, and she was adamant about it. And I appreciate that. So I have to acknowledge the other participants in this. Who else? Who else helped? Who else was there? That's the reason why I have no problem with the thank you. I appreciate you. Congratulations. Awesome. The other participants. And then we got to remember, don't forget about, there are prospects still to come. There are people we haven't even met yet. There are people that God is going to bring in our path, divine assignments, but we have to keep going. We have to keep moving. We have to keep walking. You can't get where he's trying to go staying in the same place if he's telling you to move. Now, if he's telling you to mark time, stand there. Mark time, because the person may be coming and you moving and you're supposed to be standing still and they're coming directly into your path. Have you ever been at a store and all of a sudden, there's lines open and there's lines longer than other lines, but you're led to a particular line just to check out, just to have a conversation with someone, somebody be nice to you, open a door, provide a way, say hi, or you're there to brighten their day. They struggling. They having a hard time. Be blessed. Take care. You're to give an inspiring word. So there are prospects. There are people yet to come. Now, I know when people think of prospecting, they think, ooh, prosperity. That's where they go. And sometimes it's not necessarily monetary or physical. Sometimes it's spiritual. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes you're to prosper somebody in the way that they're thinking, that they're feeling, so that they're hopeful. So there's people yet to come. Don't forget to remember that you need to be careful to entertain strangers, because some have entertained angels unaware. Be careful how you walk it, because there's still people yet to come. If you're still here alive and above ground, God has something for you to do. The second you woke up, no matter how you felt, no matter whether it's storming, it's raining, no matter what, and my prayers are going out for anyone who suffered during the hurricane. Just seeing the pictures is devastating enough. And so our prayers are with you, and that God continue to lead you, bring you to the vision that you need and the help that you need. You're in our thoughts and prayers, and we're believing God for doors open and that the right government officials come your way, and the security, safety, all of that to continue to happen, and know that you can rebuild. Long as you're alive, you can start again. Insurance, whatever, but you can clean up and start again. We've all done it. We've all had to move on. We've all had to start all over. We've all had to spray and clean, and it's a mess and it's horrible. But as long as you're here, your family is safe, no matter where you are. Yeah, you can make it. You're going to make it. So there's still prospects. So don't forget, in this next to the last day of September, don't forget to remember. Remember and forget not God, the part you played, the other participants, the people in your village, the people in your community, the people on your team, the people, your neighbor next door, just the people that you know, the people at your church, the other participants, and know that there are prospects yet to come. God is going to bring it to you. That's what he promised to me. He said, I'm going to bring it to you. I hope that helps you. I hope that blesses you. I have a whole lot going on. So, as I say, I'm going to move quickly through my announcements. And coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is Live Your Best Life, right there on envision-radio.com, where praise meets talk. Download the free app. You can listen to envision-radio.com anywhere on mobile devices. There are multiple apps, but just open up the website. You get it right there, and everything that's on the menu, including all the magazines, the announcements, and yeah, we're going on a cruise in 2025. You want to join us? Come on. And then coming up at 11 a.m. is the Spike Davis and Friends show. At 11 a.m., tune in for Laughs, Music, and more. And Tuesdays is the Book Business Boss show. Woo! We're in season 3. We're talking about book launching and all of that good stuff. Season 4, I already know, is all about the business, the book business. And so I'm excited about that too as well. But listen in. On Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the replays are the Book Business Boss Podcast.com. And thank you to these bookstores who are carrying BK Royston Publishing Books, Spirit-Filled Christian Bookstore in Birmingham, Next Chapter Bookstore and Gift Shop inside Ben's Boys in Greensboro, North Carolina, and then Media Link Reading Room in Indianapolis, Indiana, Mobile Booksellers in Mobile, Alabama, and then Brew and Sip, both locations on Broadway, and the one at the new location at Packerland Way in Louisville, and the Genami Books and More, 636 South 18th Street in Louisville. And then now the Book Nerd Fam, which is a mobile bookstore. They're on the move. They do vending events, etc. So be sure and follow them on Facebook, Book Nerd Fam. Their website is bookshop.org/shop, and then Book Nerd Fam. So, and then also, if you meet up with in the Alabama area or Atlanta area or the Florida area and see Dr. Vernette Nettles, she also has my books as well. So, if you're there, you'll be able to purchase her books as well as mine. So, if you, we need to have a consultation in regards to your book. Go to talkwithroyston.com and schedule that consultation there. Coming up. October is a bit busy month. We're on the move in October. October 5th, writing an author workshop. I'm going to be doing the after the book is birthed part, and then JC Prolific Jones Britt is going to be talking about the writing portion. And so for more information, that's going to be held October 5th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Prolific Services 502.info for more information and to register. And then coming up October the 11th through the 12th, I'll be in North Carolina, at Raleigh, North Carolina, at the North Carolina Montessori Association. This is my first time. There are different organizations that I like to get my books in front of. So the end of 2024 and headed into 2025, I'm hoping to do more events with the homeschoolers. And then I'm looking forward to meeting the Montessori educators and administrators. I taught in private school and public school, but Montessori education is totally different. So I'm hoping that I can supply books for those educators and those learning experiences. So looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that on October the 11th and 12th. And then as a heads up, I'm headed to the National Black Book Festival. If you've been following me on social media, you'll see that we've really been promoting that. So the National Black Book Festival is October 18th and 19th in Houston, Texas at Fallbrook Church. And then I'll also be with the Smiths with the Jensen Fall Festival on October 19th. So Dr. Nettles will be I'll be there the 18th. I'll be speaking once. I have a workshop, write and publish the book that builds the brand. And then I'll also be moderating the publishers panel in Houston on October 18th. Oh yeah, October is a big month. Outstanding month to knock me out. Yeah. So October is outstanding month. And so I'm looking forward to that. And then I don't have as I say, I don't have my banner up, but the next weekend, 24th through the 26th, I believe it is. 24th through the 26th, I'll be in Atlanta of the Montessori International Montessori Association. So this is kind of my fourth quarter dealing. So I'll be in Atlanta October 24th and 26th. So yeah, we'll be on the road again. September, we was in September to remember, and we was home. But September, we're gonna be October, we're gonna be on the road. Also, my latest book that's out, Vendors and Exhibitors Wanted, the book, as well as the journal and planner. For those of you, it doesn't matter whether you're an author or what industry group you're doing events for. If you want to have more information and a guide to being as profitable and successful at events, be sure and go to RoystonGreatEvents.com and download the free checklist, as well as purchase the book and journal and planners. So super excited about that. Also, I just pushed live on this one. There are doctors in this house. So I had Nadia Wants to Be a Nurse, the Black Nurses Association. Excuse me. Black Nurses Association. So they said, where's the doctor one? Okay, I got you on live. Thank you, Cameron T. Wilson, the illustrator for this one. There are doctors in this house. So that's coming to you as well. So Be sure and reach out to me if you're interested in that book. And just a whole lot going on. I have really been in the writing mode. Early in the year, I was praying about writing, like, Lord, when am I going to get it done? When am I going to get it done? He said, it's going to happen in the fall. And some things happened in the summer. I wrote a lot in the summer. And now I'm working on book 5 of the Terrence the Terrific series. I'm well into chapter number 2. I have like 5 chapters to go. So I'm kind of in the beginning stages. Ideas been rolling around in my head. So it's time to get it from my head on the paper and the computer. Yay! And then to the editor. So I'm in writing mode and super excited about that. So I trust that all I've said has been helpful to you. Remember Julia A.K. Royston, that's Julia, another A and K, ROYSTON.com, where all my websites, online stores, everything is. So be on the lookout. We're on the move in October, and you all be blessed on this Sunday and the week to come that you get it all done. And remember what you said. Remember what he's done already, but remember what you still have yet to do. Enjoy. Be blessed. Bye bye.